They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, you could nearly fill a football stadium with all the people who beheld and admired the magnificent work of Scott Lowridge and SR Construction. Hello, I'm Cheryl Ladd. From churches to restaurants, the SR Construction signature dots the Las Vegas landscape. Not content to simply construct buildings, SR Construction forges lasting relationships with its customers. It does this in part through a unique approach to the whole building process called design build. On a typical construction project, a customer is required to check for zoning compliance, hire an architect, hire the appropriate engineering team, and so forth. Not only must they assemble the team that will construct their building, but they also have to somehow manage the process and referee any disputes. SR Construction removes that worry and consistently brings projects in under budget and under schedule, without sacrificing quality. The proof is in the variety of customers that walk through the doors at SR Construction, and the trust they place in Scott Lowridge's team. When the time came to make a decision about how to build their headquarters, RMI turned to Scott Lowridge and the experts at SR Construction.
Realty Management, Inc. is a professional property management company. We realized that we needed someone that could come in and take control of the entire process, start to finish. We're too busy managing other people's real estate to worry about how we can build our own buildings. And that's why we went to Scott and SR Construction to have them provide for us an executive, quality, professionally done building that we can use.
Scott Lowridge began his career in construction at the lowest rungs of the ladder. He soon proved he had the ability and the ideas to strike out on his own and formed SR Construction. Over the years, the company's reputation for finishing on time and on budget grew. But SR Construction didn't rest on its reputation. The construction business, like any other business, began evolving. In Scott's mind, the natural evolution was design build. It's a design and construction technique where the customer can rely on one company to be responsible for the entire building process from start to finish. Design build is a complete turnkey operation that creates efficiency in an industry often dogged by cost overruns and time delays. The SR Construction design build process saves a customer from having to hire each engineer and contractor on their own. At SR Construction, design build brings the added advantage of creating a more harmonious relationship between those parties involved in the actual building of the project.
The beauty of the design-build process is not only is it beneficial to the owner, but the architect and the contractor are on the same page from day one, so it's a lot less stressful for both those professions. They all know what the costs are, they know what the schedule needs to be, and the end result is the owner, the architect, and the contractor are working as a team, which produces the kind of project you see behind me stemming from that collaboration.
At SR Construction, we put a premium on building long-term relationships with our clients. That's evident because the majority of them are either repeat or referral.
Because everyone is on the same page from the beginning, problems which might plague a traditional project are few at SR Construction.
Fortunately, the challenges on this project were drastically minimized by our ability to be part of the design-build team and the process from the beginning of the project. We were able to work proactively with the architects and the engineers to come up with a design from a concept that the owner had of developing the Virgin Gorge. We were able to take practical knowledge and construction experience and apply it to the whole process. And it was refreshing to have feedback from the architects and engineers that receptively considered our ideas.
SR Construction's design-build process has a lot of converts in the Las Vegas area. The one-stop shopping philosophy means that SR Construction handles everything, including zoning, pre-planning, design, engineering, and construction. We spoke with one of SR Construction's customers on the side of a design-build project underway.
Well, the design-build process, first of all, is more efficient and more streamlined than the traditional method of going out, getting your architect, getting your plans done, and then finding your contractor that's going to build it, because in the design build, you've got your contractor acting as your agent and negotiating with the architect for you. So it's cutting out all the headaches that the owner would generally have to try to reconcile the two entities together.
Bringing quality craftsmanship together with quality building teams has made SR Construction a true champion in the construction industry.
SR Construction stands behind their work with an unprecedented 10-year guarantee. That's because Scott Lowridge and SR Construction understand the value of trust in the relationship between owner and builder. At least 65 to 70% of the work that passes through SR Construction is design-build. It's an idea whose time has come, and SR Construction is making design-build as much a part of the Las Vegas landscape as the desert scenery.